Welcome to Game Dev Learns Guitar, a vlog series about learning guitar in hopes of making awesome video game soundtracks.
So in my last vlog, we focused on getting started on the metronome, but now there are two other aspects of guitar that I'm also been wanting to work on, which is alternate picking and finger tapping. So the book that I've been using to practice alternate picking is Beethoven for Classical Guitar by Matthew E. Lowell. Classical guitar originally started in the mid to late 19th century in Spain. Antonio de Torres Durando helped develop the guitar that is used today by classical guitarists, and Francesco Torriga helped develop the techniques that's used in classical guitar today, such as tremolo and fingertip playing. However, I'm a beginner, so we're just going to use the standard alternate picking method, which is basically when you're plucking the string up and down to play certain chords. The first composition I'm currently working on is For Ellie Spicatelli number 25 in A minor. This is arguably one of his most famous pieces of music, even though it was actually published 40 years after his death. I'm currently working on just this small little intro part here to number 5. I know that's not very far, but I've actually gotten a lot further in the other piece I'm currently practicing. The second piece I'm currently working on is Moonlight Sonata, or Piano Sonata number 14, first movement. And like I said, I actually got a lot further in this one than for Elise. I've actually gotten to about here until it had to stop here, because this is where it gets into bar chords, which I still need to work on. I used to practice strumming bar chords before, but I kind of put it off after trying to learn other skills on guitar playing. For finger tapping, I've been reading this book, Math Rock Essentials, A Guitarist's Guide to Math Rock and Midwest Emu by Stephen Hazel. And this guy actually has his own YouTube channel called Let's Talk About Math Rock, which I really recommend. I'll link it in the description below. According to music historians, math rock was mainly inspired by the progressive rock band King Crimson, who sometimes combined their rock style with jazz fusion, using technical rhythms and odd time signatures. Many argue that Don Caballero is the first math rock band, as they were directly inspired by King Crimson's style and applied it to their own music. I actually discovered math rock through the soundtrack for the mobile game Bandstars, which I actually never played before. But the soundtrack actually had certain tracks titled after various genres of music, and among them was the title Math Rock. At first, when I listened to it, I never really thought much of it, but the name really intrigued me, so I actually went on Spotify looking up some bands within the math rock genre. And I was kind of blown away by the sounds. One of the things I really liked about math rock was the finger tapping, which kind of reminds me of 8-bit music. Finger tapping is when you're hitting the strings with your fingertips to make notes. But anyways, there are 3 exercises in here in the beginning of the book that I've been currently practicing to get started with finger tapping. The first one is pretty straightforward. It's just strumming from frets 5 to 12, just tapping each fret once. The second exercise is actually adapted from John Petrucci. It's basically a dexterity stretching exercise for the fretting hand. 5, 6, 8, 5, 7, 6, 8, 6, 8, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, The third one I'm still trying to learn. I've been able to get to about here. It's basically a finger tapping stretching exercise for the strumming hand. One thing I really should work on is trying to practice playing these pieces and finger tapping exercises on a metronome, so that way I can eventually learn to play them faster. And if there's anyone watching who has more experience playing guitar than I do, who has any advice to give, don't hesitate to leave those in the comments. I could use all the help I could get. And like and subscribe. If you want to help support the channel, you can check out my games on itch.io. And before you check out, why don't you check out this video or this playlist, and I will see you in the next level.